Okay, green to red or red to green means I'm recording, but yeah, this is it's getting a bit. What am I doing? Cold on Saturday night. Acoustic guitar. Oh yeah, the people. Well, I've done one or two videos on the minimum price, and a few are saying, well, on other videos, oh, this tax and that. It's not a tax, it's a minimum price, it's a minimum unit price. Check out my video if you... But you just got to go to... It's in done in Scotland, it's done in Wales, but it's like from Wales to Chester. This is actually in tune, makes a change for me. But yeah, it's about 40-minute drive. Say you go to Aldi and you wanted to buy a bottle of vodka, it costs you $13.13 now. I have covered it in my videos. I've done a couple of videos on this MUP. So she woke up from where she was, lying still. She said, I gotta do something about where we're going. So yeah, anyway, obviously, basically, yeah, if you just, it costs you $9.99. Yeah, if you just sort of lived on the border between Wales and England, and you just say a 10-minute drive, go over the border, call into an Aldi, and it costs you $9.99. The world's going mad, absolutely. Because they're saying it's about bit for to stop binge drinking and alcohol related diseases and this and all that and the other. But why should responsible drinkers have to pay for these blooming idiots? Pay the extra. It's not fair, it's absolutely... I don't know where it's going to come to, I don't know. Yeah, and it's not a tax, and also the plectrum, the picks, I don't know, I'm not superstitious, but it's got writing on one side, the Agio or something, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I tend to use these ones at the moment. Come in different colours, means different thicknesses, and I've got the orange one. But you can see there, hopefully, that's the writing on it. I don't know how you pronounce it. They make guitar strings as well, Adagio or whatever. And on the other side there's nothing, but I'm not too superstitious, but I always play my guitar like that, with the writing facing up. I don't know why. I put my guitar on, I get my pick, or plectrum if you want to call it that, and I make sure, and I look at it, I always make sure that the writing is facing up. Not that it makes any difference, but like I say, I'm not superstitious, but it's not too bad. Ooh. But yeah, I always make sure that the writing is facing up. It's like the hat. Oh, what do they call them? I can't remember what they call this. Is a genuine Barbour, this one. I've had this years. So yeah, anyway, obviously, basically, thanks to everyone again about my videos of the mental. I did called up in top of town today, and just did a bit of a piece on the Crown Hotel, which was my local for many years, with the Brit. I used to live next door to the Brit in Love Lane, and my second local was the Crown Hotel. So yeah, Sunday roast. Well, Sunday. It's not going to be a Sunday roast tomorrow. It's going to be a Pressure King Pro sort of Sunday roast. So yeah, anyway, obviously, basically, I just decided to do this because I started watching that Saturday Night Takeaway. Oh, what a bunch of... It's so childish. It should be on in the afternoon for 6-year-olds. It's so pathetic. I cut my nails especially just to do this. Well, you probably can't see the difference between the two, but you have to cut your nails down, otherwise you cannot play guitar properly. So yeah. I still haven't got around to playing, or setting up my electric, or one of my electrics, but I will. I'll get around to it eventually. But I just love my acoustic. I made a comment or two recently. I've been talking about homebrew with this MUP. Minimum unit price. It's not a tax. It's not a tax. It's a minimum price that people or you know, supermarkets, pubs, bars, and wherever you, they've got a license to sell alcohol. They have to sell it either not below the minimum price. It's not a tax. And like I say, if you want to see my video, it explains how it's worked out, what you're going to have to pay, because it's deceiving really. If you're in Wales and you go on the website, say Tesco, you'll see a bottle of vodka, 11 quid, but it's not. If you click on it, and then it will tell you this is not available to be delivered in Wales or Scotland, because it's 1313. They're sticking to the penny. Bang goes the price war. It is no longer a price war. It's just, I don't know, it's gone. Excuse me. Yeah, and that's what I was saying about making home brew. I specialise now. I'm going to start full-scale scrumpy making. Save yourself an absolute fortune. And I had a comment on. I liked the word. How do you put it? Chunder juice. It's not as good as shop bought off the shelf. The one you make at home is just chunder juice, and it's horrible. It's not actually, if you make it properly, if you know what you're doing, take your time, know what you're doing, it's not horrible at all. It's a really nice scrumpy. Okay, you can make a raw scrumpy. Well, I suppose all scrumpy is raw really. But I used to make it from apples. I used to get my own windfalls. Or I used to go around farms and buy apples. And get a pile of apples. I used to mash them. And I used to do it that way, but lazy now. Well, not so lazy, but convenient, shall I say. And I get the apple juice cartons. Cheapest I've found, well, so far is Aldi's 55p a litre. And I've done another video how much you can save. You can make 7 pints for £3. Whereas if you bought that equivalent off a supermarket shelf, it cost you £18, 17.99, give or take a penny. But yeah, and some people, okay, they've tried to make homebrew and drank it and think, oh god, that's horrible. The main thing that goes wrong with homebrew is that things, your bottles or whatever you're fermenting, your wort, you know, if you're using beer or your cider, your apple juice and what have you, is not sterilised. It's because it's not cleaned properly. Bacteria and alcoholic liquids, yeast and liquid and sugar do not mix. It's a bad combination. You'll get a sour taste, you'll get a horrible taste, and that. You sterilise all your equipment properly, you'll get an absolutely fantastic brew. And that's one of the main things that that's the biggest mistake people make. It's not sterilising the equipment. Even the siphon tube, when you know, it's all fermented out of your beer or cider or whatever, and then you put a tube in to siphon it into your bottles. You have to, you know, sterilise the inside of the tube and all that. And that's the biggest mistake, is that people do not clean or do not sterilise their equipment. And that's the major reason why home brews go wrong. So yeah, I might start watching the end of Saturday Night Takeaway then, if you can lip read. It's not the same. I used to quite enjoy it, the last series. And yeah, but it's gone pathetic now. So yeah, anyway, obviously, basically, as I say, it's not going to be a Sunday roast tomorrow, but it's going to be a Pressure King Pro. So I just thought I would put the, can't think what they call, Newsboy, that's it, Newsboy hats, this is called. I was thinking of Baker Boy, but it's Newsboy. This is a genuine Barbour. Cost me a lot of money, this one, and I've had it years. And I've stored it in the shed, and I think there's one or two, a bit of a hole there and a hole here. The bleeding mice started chewing it. Why I stored my hats, because I got loads of hats. Why I stored it in the shed, I don't know. But that was years ago, and I've had it in the house ever since. It's really nice and warm and quite trendy. woke up, I love this song, woke up from where she was, lying still. She said, I gotta do something about where we're going. Step on a steam train, step out of the driving rain, maybe run from the darkness in the night. Singing ha la 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 di day, ha la 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 di day, ha la di day. That's another mistake I do. I keep switching from the A to a G, and it's not, it's the A to a D. Ha la 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 di day to a C, back to A. Ha la 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 di day, C, back to D, then to G, back to D, open D, G. For some reason, I love that song. It's a nice song to sing. So she woke up from where she was. Gotta cry without weeping, talk without speaking, scream without raising your voice. You know, I took the poison from the poison stream, then I floated out of here. This is the A singing, then to C, la-di-day, back to A, ha-la, back to C, la-di, and then back to D, la-la-di-day. Open G, open D, open G. Anyway, obviously, basically, that's enough of this. I think I'll watch the end of Saturday Night Takeaway, have a few more of these, and then I'll see you guys. Probably, if you're watching, follow my channel. It'll be, the next one will be the Sunday, not so Sunday roast, not a roast on Sunday, or something like that.